Hello, this is Leisha Breen with Journey to Greatness, 365 Days to Your Best Year Yet, and the author of the little book on Amazon, Extraordinary People Living Ordinary Lives, Break Free. Break free from the herd and reclaim your greatness because you are great. Now today, I want to further our conversation about loving ourselves, our very first commitment to greatness. And the reason I want to do that is because every Thursday now on my Leisha Breen YouTube channel, I have a blog that correlates to these daily podcasts. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and pick up some summarization of what we've been talking about over all of these weeks on the blog. And I just want to help people catch up because I just started with the vlog last week. Again, the vlog is Leisha Breen, and that's my YouTube channel. So let's talk about feeding yourself, about loving yourself, about making that commitment and creating that rock foundation, building that rock foundation so that we can continuously build upon that throughout the rest of the year. If we love ourselves, we're going to look at our problems and our circumstances square in the eye, honestly, without misrepresenting what's going on. We're going to do the things we need to do right by us, which means eating right, exercising, not overindulging in anything, in television, in social media, overeating, over drinking, over smoking, and the list goes on and on and on. Negative thinking, gossiping, negating, ruminating. So the list goes on and on. If we love ourselves, we're going to become aware of those ritualistic behaviors that get us into trouble and sabotage our efforts. If you're here and you're listening to this podcast and you're going and you're watching my vlog on Thursdays, you're a person who wants more out of life, and you deserve it because we've talked about the fact that you're worthy. The chance of you being here is 1 in 400 trillion. That being you being born to the parents you were born to on the day that you were born. 1 in 400 trillion, you are extraordinary. If your life isn't extraordinary, what's standing in the way? Most of the time, it's not our circumstances, although they are troubling right now for a lot of people. It's us, you and me. We are our own worst obstacle, and we have to get out of our own way. And that means becoming aware, and it also means making a commitment to love who we are right now and building on that worthiness muscle, that self-confidence muscle, that loving yourself muscle. Not in a narcissistic way, not in an arrogant way. We've discussed that. You see, most people, they're caught up in an endless chase of wishing and wanting for more. I think many of us believe that the day we finally have the perfect body, or we win the lottery and make millions of dollars, or find that man or woman of our dreams, that will be the day that we're finally lovable, that we've grabbed the brass ring. We set out to accomplish these things in the outer world, hoping that when we obtain them, that we'll be at peace and we'll feel proud of who we are. We need to start there first. I hope I am driving this home. We have to start there first. We have to feel proud of who we are right now. And if you feel like you have nothing to be proud of, then you aren't being honest with yourself. We all have things that we can be proud of. We've talked about the past few weeks standing in front of the mirror on a daily basis and saying, I love you. I love you. I love you just the way you are. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not going to grow and you're not going to develop further, because we're all here to grow and develop. We're all here to gain experience and to become the best version of ourselves. So when we look back, we can feel really proud of our accomplishments. But most of us are thinking backwards. We're thinking we have to obtain these things, riches, fame, fortune, to be okay, to be acceptable. And a lot of these feelings of inadequacy are coming from our past, especially from our youth, when we're rejected as children, either by our parents or our peers or our teachers. That drives a wedge into our little hearts. We have a hard time getting over it. Most people don't. So we have to take charge. We have to make a decision, a conscious decision, that we are extraordinary. And that we deserve and are worthy of an abundant life. Now, to have an abundant life, you have to work for it. You have to be willing to make the effort. Can't be lazy. But most of the time, the reason people don't make the effort is because they don't feel good about who they are. They just don't. You know, one of the greatest truths we can ever discover is that we have the power to give ourselves what we have been chasing. Whatever it is that we desire or we crave, whether it's love or adoration or respect or acknowledgement, we must learn first to give that to ourselves. You see, if we're willing to love ourselves and do whatever it takes to care for ourselves, regardless of what others are doing or how they are behaving, or how the social mirror reflects itself back to us, well, we will start to turn our life around. We will call forth the experience of love and adoration from others when we love ourselves first. Do yourself a favor and commit to love yourself today, and I promise you that others will follow suit. Now, I want you to close your eyes for just a minute, and after this little exercise, we will practice our mindfulness meditation. So do me a favor, get yourself situated for your meditation. And I want you to close your eyes and I want you to ask yourself, what is it that I am desiring to create in my life? Are you seeking validation? Is it success? Is it wealth? Is it respect, intimacy? Is it love? Or is it acknowledgement? Think about that for a minute. Now ask yourself what 3 actions you could take every day this week to give yourself that experience. You'll need your journal for this. So again, what is it that you are searching for? What are you chasing? Is it validation, love, success, acknowledgement, respect, intimacy? Write it down. And then under each one of those categories, or the categories that you're chasing, write down 3 actions that you can take every day this week to give yourself that experience and start building a foundation in that direction. That's what people do that love themselves. They take action in the right direction by doing the things they need to do right by themselves. Okay, so let's get settled down. Let's relax. And I want you to sit up in a dignified way, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our mindfulness meditation. And today's mindfulness meditation is entitled, I Can Do It. So today we are going to reflect on the things that we can do. So to begin, you're sitting up straight, you're feeling proud. You're going to close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we are going to do this 3 times. Take a breath in and release. And take a breath in and release. And your last breath in and release. your eyes closed, gently shift your focus to something you can do that you are proud of. It can be an athletic skill, a talent, a school subject, a work project, or something else. Think about how you learned to perfect this skill or this talent. How much hard work did it require? How much practice? Was the practice every day? Did you get a little better every day as you practice? Was it challenging? Or was it easy? Over that period of time, did you ever feel like giving up when you were working on it? And what kept you from giving up? Now think about how it feels now that you have perfected it. Does that make you feel proud, happy, kind of excited? Feel that feeling. Now take a deep breath in through your nose and release through your mouth. Now think about something that you would like to be able to do. Now it may seem difficult, and it may be, and it may come with challenges. Remind yourself that you can do it. Begin to think about how it will feel when you master this new skill or this new talent. Next, think about steps that you can take to making it happen. Now, when you are finished, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And slowly open your eyes. All right. Thank you for joining me for our mindfulness meditation today, our mini mindfulness meditation. And again, I want you to reverse the thinking on about looking for something outside of you to bring you self-pride or self-esteem or confidence. That's backward. The confidence comes from within, and the self-esteem, and it comes from our doing our best on a daily basis, regardless of our energy level, regardless of how we're feeling. If we're always really giving our best effort, we can go to bed at night knowing that we did do our best, and we can feel proud of the day. And those days, like every day, they build on top of one another. And trust me, if you've made a commitment to always do your best and believe that you're going to create that feeling of confidence and self-love and self-respect and dignity, and you do it, then everything else will follow accordingly. I hope I've given you something to think about today. I hope that you will think about what it is that you've been chasing. And then ask yourself, what loving actions can you take starting today and every day this coming week that can help you get closer to creating those things that you want to have a reality. Until we meet again, be bold, be brave, and always, always, always be your authentic self. Be sure to subscribe to my Leisha Breen YouTube page, where I have a vlog that goes up every Thursday that correlates with these podcasts. Until we meet again, God bless and stay safe.